Let's take a look at some of the 2022's worst White House briefing room moments. This is a very competitive spot, a lot of great moments. Here's some of the best.
Why did you guys decide to rebrand the rise in gas prices as the hashtag Putin price hike?
I mean, if you want to use that on Fox, I welcome that. But
I think it'll get a lot of airtime. So if you guys oppose this law that bans classroom instruction about sexual orientation and gender identity in K through 3, does the White House support that kind of classroom instruction before kindergarten?
do you have examples of schools in Florida that are teaching kindergartners about sex education?
It is not the president that has created inflation. There are also outside factors that has led us to where we are today.
If things are going so great, though, then why is it the White House officials are trying to redefine recession?
No, we're not redefining recession.
Now, there is many, many more great clips, great moments from the White House briefing room, and you can head over to newsbusters.org to see those because they've compiled an entire list. Joining me now to weigh in is director at MRC-TV, Eric Scheiner. Eric, Newsbusters did this great piece counting down some of the top moments. I should have just not had you on the show and just played the full montage. That way we could have just laughed the whole entire time. But, you see a lot. I got to ask, what is your favorite briefing moment from 2022 in the White House?
I think it was maybe back in September. When Karine Jean-Pierre was asked, she was speaking about the danger of election deniers, and she was asked point blank, well, you denied elections in the past, back in 2015, and then again later, why wasn't it dangerous then? Well, we're not talking about the past. We're looking to the future. But we're looking at, the elections of 2021, which is the past. Franz Kafka's government officials gave more clear and direct answers than this particular White House. There's so many great moments to choose from, though. But I think Karine Jean-Pierre, avoiding answering about her own denial of elections and the validity of elections in the past, clinging to her binder like a life raft as she tries to sail the seas of questions. And I think we'll get more of that in 2023.
Yeah, to kick off 2022, we had quite the spark of outrage from Whoopi Goldberg, quite the controversial take. And this was right at the start of the new year last year. We all remember Whoopi made this comment about the Holocaust, saying it wasn't about race. She did this again. I want to play a clip of the first time, though, so people can have a quick refresher.
Then let's be truthful about it, because the Holocaust isn't about race. It's not about race. What is it about? Because it's about man's inhumanity to man.
Okay, so she said that January of 2022. Then just recently, Eric, she said this in an interview. Remember who they were killing first. They were not killing racial. They were killing physical. They were killing people when they considered to be mentally defective, and then they made this decision.
Yeah, I don't know how many times if a Republican or conservative made comments like Whoopi Goldberg, they would just be canceled. They'd be erased. But Whoopi gets to keep apologizing and coming back, and it's okay because she's on their team, I guess. What's even better is in the interview that you mentioned, which was with a British paper, she also went to say that, it doesn't change the fact that you couldn't tell a Jew on the street, you couldn't find me, but you couldn't find them. That's the point I was making. Perhaps she never understood the fact that the Jews were put in the ghetto. She doesn't understand why Anne Frank was hiding, I guess, according to Whoopi Goldberg.